Your heart starts pounding. Your chest tightens, and you feel like you can't breathe. Sound familiar? If you've ever experienced a panic attack, you know just how terrifying it can be. But what if I told you that by the end of this video, you'll have not one, not two, but 10 proven strategies for stopping panic attacks in their tracks? And wait until you hear about the surprising trick that I reveal later on. It might just change your life. Welcome to BrainGrasp. Today, we're tackling a topic that affects millions of people worldwide: panic attacks. These sudden, intense episodes of fear can be debilitating and leave you feeling helpless. But the good news is that with the right tools and techniques, you can learn to manage your panic attacks and take back control of your life. In this video, we'll explore 10 life-saving tips for stopping panic attacks, backed by science and personal experience. So, grab a comfy seat and let's dive in. Before we get to the solutions, let's take a closer look at what causes panic attacks. Triggers can range from specific phobias to general stress and anxiety. When you encounter a trigger, your body's fight or flight response kicks into high gear, releasing a flood of adrenaline that can cause physical symptoms like rapid heartbeat, sweating, and trembling. But here's the thing: panic attacks are more common than you might think. In fact, according to the National Institute of Mental Health, about 3% of U.S. adults experience panic disorder in a given year. That's millions of people who know exactly what it's like to feel that overwhelming sense of fear and dread. So, if you're struggling with panic attacks, know that you're not alone. And more importantly, know that there is hope. With the right strategies and support, you can learn to manage your panic attacks and live a full, vibrant life. Now, let's get to the good stuff: our top 10 life-saving tips for stopping panic attacks. Just breathe. When panic strikes, your breathing can become rapid and shallow. To counteract this, focus on taking slow, deep breaths from your diaphragm. Inhale for a count of 4, hold for 4, and exhale for 4. This simple technique can help calm your body and mind. Get out of your head. Panic attacks can make you feel like you're losing control of your thoughts. To break free from this mental spiral, try grounding yourself in the present moment. Focus on your senses. What do you see, hear, smell, taste, and feel? This mindfulness technique can help you feel more centered and calm. Build a panic attack survival kit. Create a kit filled with items that bring you comfort and relief during a panic attack. This might include a soft blanket, a calming essential oil, a favorite book or piece of music, or a stress ball to squeeze. Having these tools on hand can help you feel more prepared and in control. Be your own best friend. When you're in the midst of a panic attack, it's easy to be hard on yourself. But what if you talked to yourself like you would a good friend? Use positive self-talk to remind yourself that the panic will pass, that you're strong and resilient, and that you've gotten through this before. Move your body. Exercise is a natural stress reliever and mood booster. When you're feeling anxious, try going for a brisk walk, doing some gentle stretches, or even dancing around your living room. Physical activity can help release tension and improve your overall sense of well-being. Visualize a peaceful scene. Close your eyes and imagine yourself in a place that brings you a sense of calm and safety. This might be a beautiful beach, a cozy cabin in the woods, or a serene garden. Engage all of your senses as you picture this peaceful scene, and allow yourself to feel the relaxation wash over you. Progressive muscle relaxation. This technique involves systematically tensing and relaxing different muscle groups in your body. Start with your toes and work your way up to your head, holding each tension for a few seconds before releasing. This practice can help you release physical tension and promote a sense of calm. Harness the power of scent. Certain scents, like lavender and chamomile, have been shown to have calming effects on the mind and body. Try keeping a small bottle of essential oil on hand to sniff when you're feeling anxious, or add a few drops to a warm bath for a relaxing soak. Watch what you consume. Caffeine and alcohol can both exacerbate anxiety and trigger panic attacks in some people. If you're prone to panic attacks, try limiting your intake of these substances and see if it makes a difference in your symptoms. Reach out for support. Finally, remember that you don't have to face panic attacks alone. Reach out to a trusted friend, family member, or mental health professional for support and guidance. Talking about your experiences can help you feel less isolated and more empowered to manage your symptoms. Seeking validation from a therapist or support group can be incredibly healing. You might try online therapy, as being at home in your own safe environment makes it easier to open up to the therapist. In the video description, you will find some useful tips on the most reliable online psychological therapy services. Now, are you ready for that surprising trick I mentioned earlier? Believe it or not, one of the most powerful tools for stopping panic attacks is laughter. I know, it might sound crazy, but hear me out. When you laugh, your body releases endorphins, which are natural chemicals that boost your mood and reduce stress. Plus, it's pretty hard to feel panicked when you're cracking up at a funny joke or silly meme. I'll never forget the time I was on the verge of a panic attack at a crowded party. I was feeling overwhelmed and trapped, and I could feel my heart starting to race. But then, my best friend pulled me aside and started doing the most ridiculous dance moves I've ever seen. Within seconds, I was doubled over laughing, tears streaming down my face. And just like that, the panic melted away. So the next time you feel a panic attack coming on, try watching a funny video, calling a friend who always makes you laugh, or even just forcing yourself to smile. It might feel silly at first, but trust me, laughter really is the best medicine. Alright, let's recap what we've learned today. We covered 10 life-saving tips for stopping panic attacks: deep breathing, mindfulness, creating a survival kit, positive self-talk, exercise, visualization, progressive muscle relaxation, calming scents, limiting caffeine and alcohol, and seeking support. And of course, we can't forget the power of laughter. Remember, managing panic attacks is a process, and what works for one person might not work for another. But by experimenting with these different techniques and finding what resonates with you, you can start to build a toolkit of strategies for coping with panic when it strikes. And most importantly, know that you are not alone. Millions of people worldwide struggle with panic attacks, and there is no shame in seeking help. With the right support and tools, you can learn to manage your symptoms and live a full, vibrant life. So, what do you think? Are you ready to put these tips into action? The next time you feel a panic attack coming on, try out one of these strategies and see how it feels. And don't forget to share your experiences in the comments below. You never know who you might help by sharing your story. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more science-backed tips and tricks for mental health. And until next time, remember, you are stronger than your panic, and you've got this.